Welcome back to Rome in Europa Universalis 4, playing the mod known as Imperium Romanum, I was going to say, but Imperium Universalis is its actual name. We're in the middle of the First Punic War, and the initial stages of the war have been very unkind to Rome, unfortunately. Not amongst those things that happened were a big earthquake happening in Neapolis, and then also a big uprising happening in Imperium, and I think over here in Corfinium. I think those were the two places, and this army unfortunately is taking attrition, which is very stupid of me to place it over there. We are lacking money, we are losing money rapidly. We are lacking manpower, we are losing manpower rapidly. The enemy has more ships than we do, the enemy has more men than we do. The enemy has more income than we do, and especially a lot more money than we do. So how did Rome historically win this? I have no freaking clue. But we'll try our best and then see if we succeed or if we fail. I have discovered over here in Mare Adriaticum that there is a Carthaginian fleet under a colonym of Hadrumentum, which is a really cool name. But we will try to wipe his face off the planet Earth by sinking his fleet and then, I don't know, throwing his body overboard. Wait, we can't do that. He's already in the water. We'll kill him one way or another. That's the main plan. We can't let him be completely blockading all of these ports here. It's very important for our money situation that our ports are not blockaded. So we will try to knock him out. He has mostly light ships. He has some heavy ships, which is not good. But maybe we can knock out some of them. And we didn't. We didn't knock out a single damn thing, which is awful. And our ship took a fair bit amount of damage over there. But I'd rather that they were 50% each and had destroyed half the enemy fleet than just this puny, tiny thing. The Carthaginians have a massive fleet. They have a massive fleet. Though their heavy ship situation has lowered. I think their economy couldn't handle having, I think it was something stupid as 134 ships or something like that. And now they have 44 heavy ships, which is much more manageable. But still, that's more than we do. And they also have a hell of a lot more light ships. So yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but it's much better than it was initially. And we are we going to be attacking the enemy fleets? Maybe? No, we're not. It's just heading over here to Malta, where it will rest up. I am tempted, very tempted to strike out against this army over here, because we don't want them to finish this siege. It's not good for us. And it's not good that our ally is losing. But it is good that they are moving. No, come on, ally, stop doing that. Can I force my ally to stop doing stupid things? If that army had managed to go over here, we could have had a successful battle, which would have been good for us. The importance of iron. With the start of the Iron Age around 600 BC, the people started to use iron more often than copper, which increases iron prices and decreases copper prices. Good. Very good. Alright. Yeah, at the turn of the month, at the end of the month here, we have a rejuvenated fleet, which is ready for action and waiting for any Carthaginian fleets to go astray and knock him down. That's just what Gaius Julius does. Almost sounding like I'm trying to say Gaius Julius Caesar. That's not at all. Gaius Duilius. Mare Tyrrhenum, let's go over there. We can't just sit here doing nothing. Our income does not favor that. Not at all. I think maybe we should consolidate these armies. Maybe that will help solve the situation a little bit. But we are still losing so much money and there's no way we can earn more. And the enemy fleet is coming towards us now. They have no leader. Oh, there we go. There's the fight. We still have the leader. They are somehow in the defensive position, though I don't think that matters on the open sea. Not sure if we're doing anything. I don't see anyone losing any ships, either on our side or their side. Oh, there we go. A few ships at least. And we are losing some ships too, which is less good, since they have so many more of them. This is actually a fairly important battle, since they're bringing most of their heavy ships towards us, and they're losing most of their heavy ships too. We are losing a lot of them at the same time, and they can afford to lose them. We cannot. Yet they lost 33! A massive Roman victory at sea. 33 heavy ships from the Carthaginian fleet has been lost. We captured 14 vessels and actually ended up positive when it comes to heavy ships and everything else. That is impressively important. And do we have anywhere we can hide now because there's an enemy fleet nearby? Don't want to fight them. Though I want to fight them in the future, just not right now when all of our fleets are so damn destroyed. We have loan offers from Lingones and everyone else. We could just probably take it and then not pay them. Maybe, but we don't do that. No such thing will happen. Maybe we can get some money from the Celtic populations or anything. We can enslave them. That would be great. Though, I like that the Celtic population estate loses 10 loyalty. No shit. No shit. Can we take privileges away? No. Demand manpower? That is a great thing. Oh yeah, that we can do that in... Why haven't I considered estates before? Oh well, better late than never. We can get a point trade advisor from the Equites, or maybe get a new general, though we have a good general at the moment. Greek population we can enslave. Patricians we can ask for money. We need to have influence of 20 or greater for them, which we could get if we appoint advisor. We could do that. We will appoint advisor and then ask for money. There we go. That's the way you do it. And we could ask for administrative support. No. Demand manpower. Let's demand manpower. There we go. Wonderful. I didn't know that was a thing, and that really does help our situation a lot. Having more money so we can keep the war going for longer, and having more manpower so we can take more losses if need be. Well, we have now lost our ally, which is Messina over here. They've been taken by the damn Syracuse, and we've lost our foothold here. Lead consumption increases. Oh, price of lead. Good. Do we have any lead on our land? Maybe, maybe not. Let's hope so anyway. So is there a lot of ships that are still detached obsolete vessels? No. I just want the one that you detach ships that have been damaged. Doesn't that exist? I'm pretty sure that does exist. All damage. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it was. There it was. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing. Let's head out with the fleet that we do have and try to chase down the enemy fleets. Since they lost all their heavies, it should be a fairly good fight. The Syracusans' fleet is still fairly strong. We lost our mission, which is bad. Maybe we shouldn't pick another one since we won't really manage to do it. So how is it going now with the ships since our great victory? We have completely elapsed them when it comes to heavy ships. We have 3 times as many heavy ships at the moment, which is interesting since at the start of the war they had 3 times as many as we did, but things happen. They have 214 light ships and we have 51, so they still have 4 times that amount, but I mean, I do like our odds when it comes to heavy ships now. It's much better than it used to be. Much better. So if we could somehow get a hold of the situation here at sea, then maybe we could take out their... like we could land an army on Corsica and maybe on Sicily and manage to win that way. Where is their fleet going? Is it a bit dangerous to head out into the open sea? I just want to find out where the Carthaginian fleet disappeared to. Seemingly nowhere. Which is fair. But where are they? They're very fast, unfortunately. Very, very fast. And since we failed our mission, won't take another one. There's no point at the moment. How is our dear fleet recuperating? It's doing really well. Some of them are even ready to head into the main fleet again. And we will renew our war taxes, definitely. This is war between life and death. And there's another election coming up. We could lose 20 Republican tradition, which we won't do. Or we could get Lucius Gavius Durio, Appius Gavius Seneca, or Lucius Pompeius Fastus. Whom do we want? I think we want a military leader in a military situation. A good victory, any day of the week. And another good victory, completely annihilating 14 of the enemy's vessels. Will we actually have a military... well, will we fight over here on open sea? Impressive victories when it comes to the sea. We're doing really well. We are really moving ahead. And everyone wants to offer us money. It's like we have a really good credit rating. Everyone just loves us. Everyone trusts us with their money. It's wonderful. Though we haven't had a single big fight at land for a long time now. But we are doing well. We are murdering their fleet situation. We have a strong fleet that is tearing into them. And that means that we will have a stronger chance at making sure they can't land and limit their operations at sea. I'm close to thinking that maybe, because potentially we could send this army, we could send Marcus Atilius Regulus to head this army and send it to Corsica. I don't know if it's a wise decision or not. Could leave the mainland open to attack, or it will lead to great success for our side. And I am a fan of our side having the great success. Maybe we should send this guy over there. Here we go. Spread out across. There's one fort on all of Sardinia, which is a bit worrisome. I have no idea if there's a lot of men on Sardinia. All I know is that there's an enemy fleet over here that I want to destroy. And having a great fleet enemy, or having an enemy fleet there is wonderful. Not a great victory, but it's a good victory. And that is good. It's a bit redundant to say and a bit stupid too. Great victory is great. Ah, we even won against the Syracusan fleet, which probably means that we should send our ships that are not capable of fighting or have been damaged in some way to repair. We still have 103 ships after that will support our naval invasion. Or at this point it will be just amphibic. Ah, they have sent some men on this fleet over here. Which could mean that if we win this, it will be a great victory for us. At least we could deter their naval invasion, and they're losing a bunch of ships, including a lot of transports. Most of them captured. We also destroyed. Yes, that is the great naval victory. We really decisive. Like Gaius Duilius, he is really the leader that is making it happen. He is the reason for Rome. Oh god, I did not see that one coming. Well, it is still a great victory. A really great victory, in fact. I'm very proud of our side. Maybe we can follow that up and take that fort. Or take that army by the fort. If we can. Please, yes, they are almost dead. Not completely, but almost dead. And I think blockading is the wisest move. There we go. There are no problem. And we have a local economy boom in Hipponium, losing some slaves and improving the economy. So that was a great victory. Now we can decisively take that army out, since we have taken the fort. And let's just say that this island is now Roman, or at least under Roman control. That's one island. It's not the one that we wanted, but it's the one that we got at the moment. We will have all of these eventually. It's just going to take a while. So that is a great victory. We have managed to secure Corsica and Sardinia. Maybe soon we can take that army and hit the Balearic Islands and then envelop them by taking this little thing, which I didn't know existed. It seems like a smaller Malta. I do like that even Malta is 2 provinces big, which is pretty impressive. A lot of detail in this mod, as I mentioned before. There we go. Rome is managing. Just 1 province missing. Just hope that there won't be any invasion happening there. I forgot that we sent a missionary in the beginning of the war to try to solve this religion situation that we have. We have a very diverse country, with the core being Dei Consentus, and then having Etrusca Disciplina, and then Celtic over here, and I think in some parts even Illyrian and Olympioi. Joy for the Olympics. what most people feel every... Is it every 4 year? I think so. Every second year. How often is the Olympics again? I think it's every 4 years. God damn it. How am I this bad? Wave of Hellenic influence. Well, we can learn a lot from them, but do we really want to lose stability for it? We will have until 498, which is in 5 years. Better army tradition. More advisors possible. Idea cost and... No, that's not worth it. Not for losing 1 stability when we have 0 at the moment. I'm even tempted to increase our stability. If it didn't cost so damn much. At least we'll stay on 0 for the moment. I think now with these 2 taken, Balearic Islands is a very good move. And then we should probably... Why do we have to have elections every single year or something? A military man will be our leader. Let's start with these islands over here. Are these separate? We can't walk... No, we can't. Alright, that's interesting. Palma, Polentia, and this one. And I think we will have to move our fleet a little bit to head to these guys. Is this the same province? It is. Alright. There we go. Victory occurring. A lot of these provinces have been taken. And also this last one is taking forever, but it's done. Great. Let's bring everyone to the big island and then see what's happening. How is their fleet going now? They have 6 heavy ships and 137 light ships, which is nothing, to be fair. We are doing really, really well. I'm very proud of our country. Literally the best country in the world. Romans. There we go. Marcus Atilius Regulus, you are doing God's work on this earth. And now is the time where Hannibal decides, hey, douchebag, look at the Alps, who is coming down there with his damn elephants. We could head all the way over to Hispania. We could do that. Or we could head for Carthage itself. They still have a very sizable army. They have a stronger army than we do. Should not forget that. While their situation at sea might not be the best, they still have a very strong army. If it hadn't been for their stupid ideas when it comes to the navy side, we might have already lost. And now they're losing even more ships. And we only got 1 new ship. That's good. Yeah, let's land on Silly Malta and take that out. Aggressive wolf packs in Heraclea. That's not good. We could get administrative tech 14, 19, 19. And that will allow us to have a tax office. Not sure if it's the best thing to have right now. So we'll wait a bit and see what happens. Let's see. Macedonia has announced Rome as their new rival. Come at us, Macedonia. Okay, actually don't. You're pretty big. Why, how did you get these islands again? That's very impressive. Very impressive and ridiculous. Alright. Can we take a look now at the situation over here? They have 47,000 men and 39 ships. That's not a lot. We can take this little island over here. Maybe we should just go for Carthage itself while the enemy is occupied elsewhere. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's really what the Romans ended up doing anyway. Wait, how did the Romans win? I think it was something about that. Since they have so much men and everything over there, they even have more in Carthage, so that's a stupid idea. Maybe we should go for Hispania then. Now that's a good idea. Potentially a great idea even. Let's see how the situation looks over here. Here is apparently... Wait. Carthage is just spread out over the place, having a little bit of everything. Maybe we should land over here and see how it goes. Head first, fleet. Let's see if the enemy has any armies in the vicinity. Sexy! Yeah, that's our army. Sexy. That's right. And come on. Fall for us. Great. This army and this navy has done immense damage to Carthage. Not only on an emotional level, even though that's true too. This is a bit dangerous though, heading into unknown, uncharted territory. There could be an enemy waiting at every turn. I better just head and see what's actually in front of me. There's a fort over there. It doesn't seem like there's any enemy army, though if I were an enemy army, I would probably hide over here. It's a bit of a weird thing to associate yourself with or identify as an enemy army. Oh. That should be going... Well, we can't head out here, we can't head past the Gibraltar Straits because, you know, you could follow over because the world is not round. It's the end of the world over there. I will be a bit hasty and head over here with an army. As the enemy decided to make any sort of attack, they have landed over here to retake Sardinia. We could use that against them. We really could, and we will. When this army is done, we will head and re-secure Sardinia. Yes, we will really like those war taxes happening again, thank you very much. And have a military man, even though it was terrible, probably should have looked at what options there were. Oh. I would like if you had the ability to see what's over there, because I can't really get there. There's no way to get there. And he's cruel again? Wasn't he cruel before? No, he wasn't. Must have imagined, dreamed something maybe. Oh, it was one of the other ones that had it. Okay, we switched out. I remember now. I remember. There we go. Marcus, Attilius, whatever. You're needed, but maybe we should head over here and take this too. We still want to know what their possessions are. And it's probably for the best to make sure that they can't raise any more troops here or gain anything from it. It just seems like a very good move. And head over here. There we go. Things are going excellent. Just wonderful even. I said in the beginning that this could potentially be an against all odds situation. Might have misspoken. And they might have sent almost all their army over there. They might have. And they might regret that. And now I just realized there's a fort over here. Probably should take first. There, and the main army, head over here to take that fort. Good. Maybe we could... No, we could not take it there. Great, we will take it then. Soon enough. There's 40,000 men there, so there's 56,000 men placed. We could head over and secure Sicily with our forces that are waiting over here. That is a potential thing that we could do, and then secure Sardinia with our fleet. But we will do so by simply heading here, picking up the army as soon as possible, and then head to Sicily. And the way we will secure Sicily is simply by landing our forces in Lilybaeum, or Lilybaeon, to take out that fort first, and make sure that they can't land there to gain anything. And we encountered their fleet over here, which was a boon to us. And our storehouse unfortunately burnt down. So how is the food situation now after that storehouse burnt down? We have almost 1200 food. So there's no need for food at all in our land. And here apparently is Hannibal Barca with very, very small garrison. He had a small garrison force, and we will head over and try to take out the enemy. Would be great to have Marcus Attilius Regulus to lead these armies, but unfortunately that's not possible. I think we will just wait with this army in a place where he won't take attrition, preferably. So where is the enemy fleet now? Well, they are nowhere to be found. And now they have so many men on Sardinia and Corsica. So many men, I would be stupid not to use this opportunity to not give them a new one. Or should I? Wait, probably get our injured ships back home. Back to Rome. We still have a sizable fleet, even with those... Ah, there we go. Another battle. We have a weakened fleet. But it's still a strong enough fleet to knock them down. Make them lose a bunch of ships. Just a ton of ships. And blockade Carthage itself. Unfortunately, when this fort falls, we will lose all visual contact with those islands that we once had taken. And that is not great. It's not wonderful at all. But we have taken all of Hispania over here. At least occupied it. We have now taken Little Biome. And let's just say that things are looking good. And now we have secured Sicily. And where Sicily was the biggest obstacle, since it's really there where we want to be. So the patricians send troops to us. If we do this, they will strengthen the oligarchs. And that's a thing that I haven't touched on before. And is that your government, apart from having all these estates and everything else, we also have this thing between the Democrats and the oligarchs. And the Democrats, if you have things going in their favor, will increase your manpower recovery speed and army morale speed, but will increase the ability cost modifier. The oligarchs, however, will give you better national tax modifier. Your armies won't cost as much, and the regiments, well, building them won't cost you as much as either. But the yearly Republican tradition will be lowered. So you kind of want, I don't even know what you want. But we could go for they will lose loyalty, or we could get those armies. But we don't need those armies. So we will say no. And we absolutely don't need the extra oligarchs at the moment. Though we could convert someone to our faith, and that's great. There we are. This is looking bad. What? I did not see that coming. Syracuse, what are you doing? You know what we will do for that? You know what happens to people who attack us? We attack them back. And take their capital. That's what you get for attacking our army while we weren't watching. Which is just rude. Another military man, this is terrible. Well, let's take the administrator. It's a good administrator too. He's not bad at all. And now with these taken, they can't go back. They can't get back. And with these fleets almost ready to go whenever needed, there's no way they can get back. So they're stuck over here while we can simply spread out like a plague, like a famine across their lands, swallowing it whole. There we go. That's just beautiful, ain't it? And head over there. Syracuse, you will soon fall, and you will soon regret the day you decided to cross us. Cross Rome. And maybe we will capture all of Sicily in one go. Maybe we won't, probably won't. To be fair, probably not. But it will still be good. Good for us. There we go, that falls, and soon the fort will fall too. So where is the Carthaginian armies? Are they still stuck on Sardinia, or have they managed to smuggle some out? They are still stuck. How many ships do they have now? They have 5 heavy ships and 102 light ships. Just imagine all the losses they have taken in this war so far. There are some great losses from the enemy side. Some damn great losses. The Syracusans wants peace. Rome will... I've heard about people going insane, but I think this is the most insane I've seen people go. Rome will cede a bunch of things to them and give them money. And, forced to give them 10% income. What? To be fair, they do have... We haven't been done well in this war. So even with this situation, it still looks better for them than it does for us. So I guess they aren't too insane, looking simply from that perspective. But still, they should realize that most of their land is already taken or is soon to be taken. That's not looking good for them. And they can't even get back to their homeland, to make matters even worse. So yeah, they are screwed. Absolutely screwed. And I think we turned this around from the situation we were before, with no manpower, no men, fewer ships, fewer armies. And now look at us. Look at how wonderful we became. In just one stroke or two strokes. So I think we will simply head to take these guys out in this army over here. We will forgo this little interruption and head for this battle. And now take them out. There's no way they can get anywhere else. Did we lose that debate? Seriously? Alright, wait, let's go for that debate again then. We will bribe them with money. No, that costs too much. And support the oligarchs in this one. Give them more local power. Everyone else wants political office and stuff. And that just costs a Republican tradition. Maybe we'll bribe one with that. And leave it at that. So now their army is gone. They have one province left that has not been taken by anyone. Assume we will have taken that too. And I'm sorry. But after that we can focus wholeheartedly on burning Carthage to the ground. Except if we have a call for peace here. But even then we will burn Carthage to the ground. There will be nothing left but ashes. And then they will probably say, from the ashes we rise. To which I will just cry. And say that, no, you won't. It's a cliche. Speed it up, speed it up. Come on. For being speed up, everything just went... like, oh, we have an auto save and everything. Everything slows down to a crawl. Alright, now we have a great victory. They actually have one province that we haven't taken, and I forgot about that. And it's this little thing. I think we will send our fleets to go for that. Carthage, where are you? Where are you, little friend? Have you managed to retake things here? You have. You've landed up an army over there. That's great for you. I'm happy. There we go. Now we have 100% over Syracuse. Do we want to make them our puppet? Make them our vassal? That seems like a much easier way of taking them than doing whatever else we could possibly do. We could force their religion too, if we so desire. They will convert to De Consentus and become a vassal of the Roman Empire, or Roman Republic, sorry, once again. And send that. Thank you, Syracuse. I'm glad you are suddenly on my side. What a twist of faith. It's just great things. Great things that a nation could just change like that. Change their mind and jump into the correct side. The 5-3-2 and everyone else just sucks. Publius Valerius Felix. Thank you very much for becoming our leader. And did he bring just some great news too? Oh, nice, he's a scholar. Technology costs -5%. Wonderful. And I think that will be it for this episode. We've done great things from the outlook from the episode at the start. We won major battles. We have brought Carthage down to the knees, but still, even with all of these things, it's very tight when it comes to the military aspect. We want to have a knockout victory. We can't just leave it at having, yeah, we'll take Sicily, but you can have everything else and you will probably pose a threat to us in about 10 years. No, we want to have the knockdown. We will knock them out. They still have as many men as we do, even though they're skewed around a little bit. I think we have a little bit more than them, but other than that, very close on the army side. We are winning on the naval side, which is to our benefit, greatly to our benefit. We can control where they are, since this is primarily a naval battle too. So yeah, that will be, I think the finale will be next episode, where we have the showdown with Carthage. And after that, we'll head into something new. And once again, if you have any good suggestion for any scenario, any nation to play here in this mod, then do please leave it in the comment section below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.